Bring on the hate, Paranormal Activity fanboys. Bring on the hate. Because I just saw the second one, and it sucks. It's better than the first, but it still sucks. Because nothing in the movie made any sense. And all it was just loud noises. Whoa! So scary! Oh, remember this scene? Oh my god! That pot fell from where it was hanging! Oh man. Scary pot. Oh god. Man, that's horror, right? Jump scares, that's horror! This movie made no sense. None whatsoever. The family that the demon is attacking in this one. First, let me explain to you about the number one, number two. Number one takes place during number two. What happens in number one is because what happens in number two, and the whole story comes to a head in the very end. But it still makes no sense. Like in the second one, the family gets a DVR security camera system.
What were you doing earlier?
Security cameras. That's it. Now, why do they get those security cameras that our movies being shot from in every direction all over the house? That's because they came home one day and somebody ransacked their house. So instead of getting an alarm system, they get DVR cameras. DVR cameras instead of an alarm system. That makes no sense! A DVR camera is not going to stop anybody from coming in and tearing up your house! A security system with alarms makes intruders go away. That protects your family. You set the alarm. If someone opens a door, opens a window, smashes a window, if motion is detected, a blaring alarm goes off, and the authorities are contacted immediately. Or when you're at home, you set the alarm so that the inside, the detectives don't detect you while you're staying at home. But if you open up any doors or any windows, it'll go off. That protects you. Not a security camera DVR system. So the whole basis of the movie that's being shot from makes no sense. The story is that this demon is coming after this family because the son, Hunter, is the firstborn son in generations, and the demon is taking the firstborn son because a great-great-great-great-grandmother made a deal with that demon to make her rich or give her a breast implant or something stupid like that. And the deal was, your firstborn child in your family is mine. But even then, it makes no sense. Why is that, Black Buster? Because the demon wants to possess people. Now, in this movie, the demon itself picks up the baby out of the crib. The baby is like going up and gets picked up out of the crib by nothingness. The demon had him. The demon wanted the baby. The demon had him. Why do you have to prolong crap and possess her and then get thrown over here, possess her, drop pots everywhere, throw cabinets open before he actually took the baby? And this family is just straight stupid. Just completely stupid. stupid. They have the security DVR system going on, but they hardly, during the movie, they won't review the footage when it's important. Like, for example, one thing that you'll notice about the difference between the first one and the second one is that in the second one, in the second one, the demon is a lot more active. He's doing a lot of stuff. It's really boring stuff, though, for people like me, that aren't highly suggestible and won't jump. Oh! I have to drop a pot. But in the second one, the demon, there's this dog there, and the dog is the only thing that can actually see the demon. Well, that and the baby. And the demon, beats up the dog or gives it a seizure or something, but, it actually, takes hold of the dog or something, slams it. I don't know. All you get to see is the dog being dragged around the corner and yelping. The people hear the dog yelping. They go downstairs to see what's going on with the dog. The dog is sitting there lifeless. And they just go and they take the dog to the vet or whatever and leave the mom and the baby there. And later on, they don't even review the footage at all. They don't. Why not review the footage to see what happened to your dog? If they saw that, they could easily see, holy crap, nothing was in the house, but our dog was dragged around the corner and beaten into a pulp. I think we better get out of here. Or how about when the demon was lifting the baby out of the crib and, he did that just so the baby can walk around on his own. That's it. The demon lifted the baby out of the crib so the baby can just... And the reason why the demon was allowed to do it is because the demon got the older sister, the jailbait, to leave the house. He knocked on the door. It was 11 o'clock at night. The demon knocked on the front door. She thought it was her boyfriend that she kicked out earlier. Opens the door, goes outside, looks around, and then the demon shuts the door on her and locks it. Pool cleaners. Why the heck did they have to focus so much on that darn pool cleaner? Every night, the pool cleaner was out of the pool. The mom's excuse... It's the ghost. It's the demon. He's pulling the pool cleaner out of the pool. What a wretched demon. All that debris on the bottom of their pool just building up because he's pulling it out. What a scourge of evil. But turns out, a lot of pool cleaners, it does this thing and it ends up out the pool. And we saw that in the movie. But they spent maybe 30 minutes total in the entire movie about this darn pool cleaner. In the movie, there was some Hispanic housekeeper who didn't speak any English. But, the stereotypical Hispanic person is always going to be well aware of evil spirits in the house. So she bust out the incense and was chanting something in Spanish or whatever and was going around with it. Mom and Dad came home, saw her putting incense all around the house, told her to go home, you're fired, let her go. And then when the dad finally realized, oh man, we really do have something in here that's quite evil. It was the most ridiculously serious scene in the movie. He was just he had his phone, he was just And the daughter's like, Dad, what are you doing? She tried to warn us. Next scene, they call back the Hispanic housekeeper to assist them with the, exorcising of this evil spirit. If I were to give this movie any props, it is better than the first, but only because they don't fool around for an hour to get to the real paranormal stuff. And if you find movies like this scary, if you went out and saw Paranormal 1 and Paranormal 2, and you got home and you were jumping at the drop of a pot, you couldn't go to sleep because you were afraid that a ghost or a demon would come get you, I have a few things to say to you. You're highly suggestible, meaning you easily let things affect you and influence you. That could be the same thing. You're easily influenced. You rarely make up your own mind. And thirdly, you're prone to be a follower and not a leader. Because you don't make up your own mind, you let others influence you, and you're highly suggestible. That's what I got to say to people who, oh my God, I'm so scared of the Paranormal Activity 2. Oh honey, please stay here with me. The director, different director, different writers. It wasn't the same guy from the first one. They basically took his crap, added more crap, but this time put sprinkles on it. That's what they did. Shay Carl, Ghost Hunter. That's what it is. And it's crap. Oh, Blockbuster, you don't appreciate movies that have low budgets and they make it big. You don't appreciate movies like that try to do something different. I like good movies. That makes sense. And a great majority of that movie made no sense whatsoever. It's crap. And that's all I got to say on the movie. I know I didn't really say much this review. I know I didn't. Because there really isn't that much to talk about. It's more of the same. It's just Paranormal Activity 1 with a Shay Carl family with a few tards missing and getting a security camera system put in for the most retarded of reasons, illogical reason. The demon had the baby in his hands but didn't take it. Has to possess the mom and then possesses the sister. It was stupid. It was really, really stupid. But if you did enjoy the first one, you're gonna enjoy the second one. You highly suggestible people. And if there's one thing I finally thought of it. If there's one thing I can give this movie, is that the tie-ins with the first, pretty well done. I would have to say that's one thing that was rather good, was that it gave value to the first movie. So you really would want to watch the first before you watch the second. I couldn't see you really getting much out of the second unless you watched the first, because the two movies tie into each other. You'll see what I'm talking about with the Katie chick from the first one and then the newer one. You'll see if you go see it or not. I don't want you to, but if you like those type of movies, hey, enjoy. Paranormal Activity 2, I give it not one, but 2. Sit on it!